Okay. Maybe okay. Okay. So, I'm still not doing a ton of makeup because I'm still working from home and I'm enjoying these days of not wearing a lot of makeup. I'm gonna get back into it, guys. I love makeup too much to give it up. However, I thought instead of just filming my boring routine of spot concealing, I'm using my Catrice Wake Up Effect like I normally do. I used my Physicians Formula Multi-Stick just for a little color on my cheeks, which is barely noticeable. It looks like maybe I sat in the sun for 2 seconds. My Flower Beauty concealer to do under my eyes and spot conceal just a few places, because even though I haven't worn foundation in a week, my skin still isn't like amazing, which people like to say like, oh, your skin breaks out because you wear too much makeup. Not the case. Clearly it's not that. It's definitely for me tied to my diet and stress level and hormones. Anyway, so, oh, and I have some chapstick on. I'm going to do my eyebrow tutorial for you today. So this is going to be my low-level basic brow. It's going to be super simple and something you can definitely do at home, and you don't have to have the same products. You can just follow along. But my friends have requested this, and I figure no time like the present. And these brows are caterpillars. I mean, they're not that bad, but they're kind of bad. But you know what? Everybody's going to look crazy. Ladies, pro tip. Ashley's pro tips. Aha moments, pro tip. You know those roots you're trying to cover? Get a headband. Especially one from Venturing Headband Co. Not sponsored. But these headbands, truly, I have like 7 of them. And I was looking at the website. She just released some spring ones. And I'm going to buy more, because I just love them that much. They have this cute little turby thing, you know, like the twist, so it looks like a turbanish. Has that vibe. You can flip this around, so the back, you know, it's just solid, so you have that in the back too. You can wear your hair down with them, you can wear your hair up with them, sloppy top knot. The possibilities are endless, and you should get yourself some. Except the ones I want to buy, because I need those not to be sold out. But anyways, I think I'm going to be putting in an order. Maybe by the time you see this, I already have. But this is how I start my brows. I have talked about it in a previous video. I have one bougie brow and one non-bougie brow. And they're a little, the hairs are a little long right now. See how those hairs stick up right there? I would typically like those trimmed, but I don't exactly trust myself to do it right now. So they're going to just get brushed down, or not down, but like managed. You'll see. So I like my brows typically a little fluffier. This is more of a recent development for myself. I could not stand this look on many people, but you know what? I'm starting to embrace it, and you're welcome. So brush all your hairs up. This way you can see where you need to have more of your color. I have a lot of sparse areas and bald areas from years of waxing, a threading accident that we're not going to talk about, and that's where I need to fill those in. So I take I get a micro brow pencil. You can do like a pomade, which I have in a different video. I have the Morphe pomade. I don't mind it. You know, I used to just use a brown eyeshadow. Anything you can make work. This is how I like them. This is how I prefer them. Sometimes it takes me a long time. Otherwise, or sometimes I can just breeze through it. So hopefully today will be a day I can breeze through it. And here we go. So I take it where I want my brow to start. I mean, you know, you can do the whole thing. I'm sure you've seen it. If you haven't, I'll link somebody's below. But I want my brow to start around here, because that's where my hairs kind of start. So I'm going to take that, and I'm going to draw a little line, and then kind of at an angle, the angle that my brows are kind of wanting to go, I start making tiny little strokes up. And then I'm going to continue that line, because then it makes it look like Maybe she got them waxed. Maybe she didn't. I didn't. So continue those little strokes. I have the color Latte, which I like. When you get real close, sometimes it looks a little warm for my hair. My hair's crazy. So, you know what? It does not matter at this present time. Who's gonna see it? Besides the whole world could see it. Anyway, so keep doing your feather strokes in front. I like to stroke the hairs. Well, that sounds weird. I like to do the lines up because that's the way I want my hairs to go. And I just keep making tiny repetitive motions. Now when I get to this faux arch that I don't have, that I need to match my bougie brow with, I like to pretend there's an arch there. So I'll draw it in. Nothing crazy because I don't want it to look like I have, drawn on eyebrows. So I go out to like a point and then I angle down. So here, and then I just start to go down. And then I just finish the tail. And sometimes I'll flick it out a little bit. It all depends on how much I'm doing. So my eyebrow looks sufficiently crazy. You take your spoolie and you brush through everything. And then if you don't have foundation on, you can clean up some of the hair-like strokes that have gotten a little wild. So brush, 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 brush. And then see I have a little spot right here. It's bald. Fill it in. Repeat the process. Find your areas of sparseness and cover them. That's basically all eyebrows are. And then I brush them up at the end because I want them to look fluffier, like we talked about. More so towards the end, I like them sticking out a little bit more. Up here, since they're not short, this will look nuts. So I just kind of brush them in so they look fluffy, but not like, whoa, lady, what are you doing? So same thing for this one. This one just, flows a little easier. So usually it's quicker, except when I do that. So draw your line. This one I just draw to the end. Fill in your sparseness. I go up in the front. Tiny strokes. This one, since it already has an arch, I just take it from the arch point and go down with these hairs. And then I'll brush those out. And then just continue up here to my arch point. And this one's easy. And brush it out. I feel like I should have that song, Walk It Out, parodied for my eyebrow routine. So I want these to look the same in pigment as well. To me, I think this one's looking a little darker because A, I'm putting more product in it, and that is why there was no B. So this one I'll just add a little bit more. Now these are typically, if I'm doing no makeup, I won't take this long on my brows. I'll do very few spots of fill in because it doesn't matter. So again, I brush them out, up. These are a little long, so they go down a little bit. And then, totally optional, but I'm really enjoying this step, you take a brow gel and you set them. Because I have noticed that since I like them a little bit fluffier, they don't stay up. So take a brow gel. I'll continue my trend of my Morphe products. I have an Anastasia one. I have the NYX Control Freak. I have the Nude Sticks one that's on the end of their pencil. That's supposed to be really stiff. This one's sufficient. It has a crazy wand though. It has like one side super fat and the other side's not. I take whatever side's showing because I am not high maintenance, and I just comb through, brush out how I want them to look and stay. Does this gel make them stay perfect all day long? Probably not. Do I notice or care? No. So, this is my eyebrow routine. I hope you have learned something. I have tried a ton of different products. This is what I'm enjoying at the moment. It changes often. Maybe. Yeah, I'd say it changed. You know, I didn't like these type of pencils for a while. I thought it took too long. I much prefer a brush like this with some pomade. But I was doing this one a little wrong. I made them a little too waxy looking for a while. And I don't enjoy that look. So, I prefer little strokes. I would love to try that brow flick from Urban Decay, which was an Ulta deal the other day, and I didn't get it. I'm sort of regretting it now, but, you know, whatever. But that's it, guys. That's how I do my eyebrows, and that's how they're going to look today, and that's how I'm going to look today for my video support. So, I hope you have a great day. I hope you are in good health, you are staying sane and safe and home, and we'll get through this together. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully see you in my next video. Bye. P.S. I added some mascara. I used I got a little on my face. Oh, a couple other products I forgot to mention. NYX Illuminating powder, not the finishing one. Just did a few high points in my face. And then I used my Thrive Cosmetics mascara on my top lashes, which I typically don't do. But, you know, I think it worked pretty well. Except for the spots that I got on my face and I had to wipe off. But you can't tell that, right?